In this video, we'll go over the steps necessary to download and install the CodeLite integrated development environment for C++ on the Windows platform. CodeLite is a free open source cross-platform integrated development environment that works across Windows, Mac, and Linux. And this is the IDE that I'm going to use in this class. In order to download it, open up your favorite browser and go to CodeLite, CodeLite.org. You'll get a page that looks similar to this, and what you want to do is find the download link. Now you can find it up here on the menu bar, or you can find it right here as well in the big blue button. So I'll select that, and it takes you to a page where you can make a donation to the developers if you wish. If not, just take me straight to the downloads, and I'll select that. And you've got a couple of options here for Windows. If you want to download the weekly builds, you can download that for the 64-bit Windows machines right here at the top. And currently it's CodeLite 10.0.7. That's the one I've been using, and it's very, very stable. You can also download the stable release 10.0 for Windows 64 or 32-bit. Now, if you're not sure whether you have a 64-bit machine or a 32-bit machine, go over to your control panel and select System and Security, and then System. And in the system information right here, you'll see system type, and it will say 64-bit operating system or 34-bit operating system, depending on what you've got. So I'll close this down. And in my case, I have a 64-bit system, so I'm going to use the stable release for Windows 64-bit. And I could just click the direct link, and that'll start the download. The download can take some time. It's not a big file, but the connection tends to be slow to the site. So I'll pause the video while that occurs. So the download is now complete. What I'm going to do is open it up in the folder. And it's basically a compressed file, which I'm going to extract right to here. And then I'm going to run the installer. But before I do that, I'm going to close the browser. And let's run that installer. I'm going to allow the app to make changes to my device. And I'm going to close this folder just to clear up some of the clutter. Now what you want to do here is just basically follow this setup wizard. So I'm going to select Next. I'm going to accept the GNU license agreement and press Next. I'm going to install this to the default location, C Program Files CodeLite, and press Next. I'll press Next again. And I want to create a desktop icon just to make it easier for myself. And I'll press Next one more time. And then finally, we can install. The installation is really quick. And once it's done, it's going to ask you if you want to launch CodeLite. I'm not going to launch it yet. I'm just going to finish the installation. And in the next video, we'll go over the launching and the configuration of CodeLite.